I'll let you guys in on a little secret right here. Okay, it was kind of a toss-up for what I wanted to talk about with a third video here. Obviously, you got some of this stuff. I don't even know if anybody's paying attention to it, even though that there's record usage for the, third biggest social media platform that's out there. Okay, Twitter's out there doing some stuff, reinstating some accounts, okay, just boomer tradcon nonsense, okay, the Babylon Bee, which is actually kind of funny, okay, Jordan Peterson, now he can feel free to call Ellen Elliot and Elliot Ellen, it really doesn't much matter, he can go and, I don't know, maybe cry about something else, he's getting to be embarrassing at this point in time. I like him for a lot of things, but just hold it together, you aging fossil. Maybe, I don't know, straighten out your daughter. But there's still no information. Oh, outside of, I might talk about this. I don't even know, because it's kind of interesting because how much attention people are paying to Twitter right now. Either it's on the brink of collapse, or it's the most important place, or it's the funnest it's ever been since recent times. It's like, I know I've done a few videos on it just because it's relevant and it's kind of interesting what Elon Musk himself is doing. But then at the same time, when he also says, okay, cool, we're still making a decision on Trump, somebody asks him, okay, what about Alex Jones? And it's like, hard no. Interesting. Don't know if that's off the cuff. Don't know really what he's doing. If he's not going to allow Alex Jones back on because he's just kind of got the same brain dead take that so many other people do. He might as well have pulled the trigger at Sandy Hook for all those lies that he was spreading. It's like, what was he actually doing on the platform that was violative of the terms of service? You can't point to it. He was just snapped up at the exact same time, okay? Or no, Twitter was actually one of the outliers that stayed out there for a couple of days. It was no longer than a week where he was still on the platform. But then he was just snatched up because it's like, well, this kind of looks bad. No, doesn't it? We don't want to completely look like we're acting as a consortium, okay? We'll just leave him on Twitter for a hot second because he's not actually making any money on there. But regardless, I might talk about that in the coming days, but don't bank on it or anything like that. I think that this is, well, just, incrementally more important. Like, it's a day that ends in Y, ergo Trump's going to get investigated by the Department of Justice, okay, as some cranky attorney general. Like, honestly, at this fucking point in time, how many active lawsuits are going on, okay? So why was this even necessary at this point in time? Isn't this the motherfucker who signed off on the Mar-A-Lago raid to begin with? Why do you have to appoint a special counsel now? Shouldn't you have done that when you began the investigation? Or are you guys doing the thing that I've been saying for a long time would be the dumbest fucking move to make, okay? Indict Trump. Make him unable to hold office, okay? Make him a martyr. And there you just hand the 2024 election to Ron DeSantis. It's like, you guys are actually this stupid. I know the guy at the top is barely coherent, but I would have thought that there would have been, just based on how effective they are at maneuvering through the system, I actually thought that you guys were maniacal, not just brain dead. But hey man, it looks like Joe Biden's nose isn't the only thing that rubs off on everybody. Merrick Garland names a special counsel on Trump. Still no special counsel on Hunter Biden. Yeah, tomato, tomato. Okay. One's a former president that literally everybody hates, guys. He's practically Hitler. And the other one's the president's son. Why the fuck would he investigate him right now? Like, come on now. That's for the House Republicans to do, and then for the DOJ to go, why? No, no idea. Yep, no, that sure is a shame, though. Something big guy, 10%. I don't know, your taxes are all going up 10%. What the fuck do you think we're going to be doing with those tens of thousands of new IRS agents going after literally every conservative that's out there? Congratulations. I still remember that stuff. You guys do too? Attorney General Merrick Garland reportedly plans to name a special counsel to investigate former President Donald Trump, though he has yet to name such counsel, and obviously there's an update right there. Garland named John L. Smith as special counsel Friday afternoon in a televised press statement. I didn't watch this stuff. I just seen this. I found out about this just like everybody else. I read it in the newspaper. Yeah, I was just trolling for topics today. It's like, okay, either talking about the African American that owns a big tech platform while everybody speculates around it and wonders what celebrity turns up at the club. Ugh, who fucking cares? Or you got the Mueller report 2.0. It's like, okay, cool. I'm so glad I at least got to, some interesting topics earlier in the day for you guys to check out. Anyway, so who is this fucker? According to LinkedIn, Smith is a Deputy Assistant Attorney General of the Civil Rights Division. Based on what he's going to be investigating, I don't know how that expertise makes him the man for the job, but maybe he has the softest hands. Softest and warmest, okay? And the U.S. Department of Justice, one of the most highly politicized left-wing departments within the agency. Yeah, it kind of goes without saying. It stopped being civil rights, and then it just became special interest rights a long fucking time ago. Hunter Biden acknowledged in December of 2020 that he had been under federal investigation for possible tax violations. Possible tax violations. That's funny. Anything else you'd like to fess up to? Don't worry about it. Since then, the investigation reportedly broadened to include more of his global business dealings. That's nice. Has anything happened with it? Nope. Merrick Garland's too busy trying to snatch up domestic terrorists, also known as people who like to attend school board meetings. However, Attorney General Garland has declined to appoint a special counsel, despite criticism from legal scholars who say the greater political independence is needed in an inquiry involving the president's family. The president's family, which has jetted off to Delaware for the weekend, which has cost the taxpayers since Biden's taken office, okay? Guess how much money? It's in the millions. I'll just go ahead and spoil it a little bit. 1 million? 5 million? 6, 7, $11 million in trips from the White House to Delaware. Because he spent just about, I think, last time we checked, it was about 40% of his presidency. 40. Not 40% of weekends. 40% of his presidency has been spent back in Delaware. Joe Biden, he was going to bring back, this was supposed to be the administration to put the adults back in the room. What the fuck have they done? Okay, maybe these are the adults, okay? Just the meth-riddled, inbred adults, okay? What a time to be alive. But the Epoch Times has an up-to-date, this guy looks, okay, he wouldn't look out of place in one of those old school Chechen terrorist videos of that guy standing off to the side with an AK-47 while they have somebody who's kidnapped holding up a newspaper. That's a crazy looking motherfucker. What we know about Jack Smith, he has the most basic bitch name I have heard without somebody trying to throw that out there as an excuse for, okay, excuse me, sir, you've been swerving all over the side of the road. You know why I pulled you over? What name and address? Jack Smith. But yes, Mr. Smith will be the special counsel appointed to Trump's probes. So, who the fuck is this guy? Smith was the chief prosecutor in the special court in The Hague, responsible for investigating and adjudicating war crimes in Kosovo. Real important stuff. That would have been important at the time, but okay, what does it make his expertise? Okay, because yes, there's going to be 2 probes. I glossed over that. Sorry about that. My mistake. So here's what they're going to be investigating. It's not just like Trump in general. It's like Orange Man Bad probe. No. They're a little bit more pointed in it. Sort of. They got topics, at least. We got topics. Special counsel will assess whether criminal charges are merited in connection with the handling of classified documents at Mar-A-Lago. Bro, you guys already have an investigation going right there, so this is just going to be another oversight committee, another layer. I guess just a couple of more people inside the boardroom to just bounce ideas off of. Okay, how can we keep him out of here? Okay, how can we go ahead and try to have a cooling effect on anybody else? Any outsiders that could potentially run for president again and they don't win? Okay, we know we have one system in place for that not to happen again, but can we think of anything else? Okay, is there any way that we could get him with treason and hang him in the front square in front of the Capitol? Okay, could we do that? No, that might be okay. But yes, the Mar-a-Lago raid, okay, and oversee key aspects of the sprawling Justice Department investigation into efforts by Mr. Trump and his allies to overturn his 2020 election loss. They are so fucking butthurt about anybody questioning the fortification of 2020. Holy shit. That's why YouTube is so fucking stringent about all this dumb shit and why they continue to fact check shit just ad nauseum. Is fucking sickening. So, yes, need a special counsel for Mar-a-Lago and for 2020. How do those connect together? I guess we'll find out in the coming months, weeks. I don't know, man. Maybe this goes all the way until the nomination period, and then they're just going to think, we got him. After Trump wins the nomination for 2024, we'll drop an indictment. We got you now. And it's like, you Fucking retards. But yes, back to this asshole doing fucking war crime work in Kosovo. I don't know. Prior to The Hague, he was the vice president of the litigation at HCA Healthcare, one of the largest health providers in the United States. In the statement following Garland's announcement, Smith said he intends to conduct the investigation and any prosecutions that may arise from them independently and the best traditions of the Justice Department. Ooh, that's more of a hindrance than it would be a glowing endorsement, especially in today's day and age. Like, I'll just go back to, Eric Holder. I don't even need to go to any of the other attorney generals that were under Trump. They were numerous and they were fairly terrible. But that's all right. We could just go back to when Joe Biden was simply a vice president, okay? Eric Holder, any fucked up shit that he did that's out there, the sterling name of the Justice Department, the same Justice Department where we can just go ahead and press fast forward on the timeline a little bit going during the Trump administration. The evil, corrupt, awful politicization of the Justice Department is despicable. And now you're going to rely on that. Okay. The pace of the investigation will not pause or flag under my watch. Well, that'd be about the only thing that runs efficiently under this administration. I will exercise independent judgment and will move the investigation forward expeditiously and thoroughly to whatever outcomes the facts and the law dictate. Facts and the law dictate, huh? Okay, I bet. Smith graduated from Harvard Law School in 1994, and he started his prosecutorial career as the assistant district attorney in New York County District Attorney's Office. Oh, so this guy's just been a fucking leech forever. What a dork. What'd you do for that convening 5 years? I'm sure you probably clerked for somebody who's a fucking federal judge. Okay, he's dunces. A position which included leading the criminal litigation unit, prosecuting cases involving public corruption. Shouldn't you kind of, hey, I understand you guys are big butthurt about 2020. That's fine. Okay, you can continue to be butthurt. And again, what is this? The 5th investigation into that, and it's come up with this one. But I guess you'll be the one who's going to uncover all the corruption and all the efforts to overturn the election, which were ultimately unsuccessful at the end of the day. But hey, maybe you can investigate Ashley Babbitt's death. No, don't want to do that. Who's that anyways? Oh yeah, she's already been hauled off, right? We don't need to talk about that anymore. But anyways, I don't even want to read this fucker's resume, okay? He's Office of the Prosecutor, International Criminal Court. 2010, he returned to the DOJ for 5 years, Chief Public Integrity Section of Washington. Holy fuck. Yeah, he has extensive knowledge about corruption. Just not really prosecuting it. He knows about it. It's there, but whatever. During this time, secured bribery and extortion convictions from former Virginia Governor Robert McDonnell and Arizona U.S. Representative Rick Renzi. Wish that sounded more familiar, but I can't quite remember. Smith in 2015 was appointed to the first assistant U.S. attorney of the Middle District of Tennessee before becoming acting U.S. attorney in 2017. Yeah, so again, this guy's just been on the government tit since 90-fucking-9, for Christ's sakes. So this guy's a politico. This guy's a deep state actor. I don't know. Maybe he runs a tight ship, okay? Maybe he's the exact caliber of person that Robert Mueller was, and he still comes out with it. Just fuck all. There's nothing here. I don't know what to fucking do. Whatever, man. Get the libs fucking, hopes up. And again, even if you do manage to cook up some sort of, prosecution to put up against Trump, which is just funny. If this was anybody else, you would be investigating. Like, if we were running the exact same scenario, it would never be the person up at the top, okay? Investigate Hillary Clinton. What do you end up catching? Michael Sussman and Igor Danchenko, and you can't even snatch up either of them. But hey, guys, the Durham probe's going to prove everybody correct. Q was 1,000% on point, and I love 8chan. I should turn off my lights so that you can see I'm glowing for a second. But at the end of the day, if an investigation happens and nobody partakes in it, is it really an investigation at all? Like I said at the beginning, I don't care about this. This is so fucking lame, dude. This shit happens all the fucking time. What? The New York Attorney General was going to investigate Trump. We're going to get him on corruption. It's like, bitch, you're just trying to run on a campaign promise. And it's like, okay, I'm going to go after Trump. It's like, oh, I went after Trump and Found fucking nothing. Congratulations. Isn't there like an election probe happening in Georgia because Raffensperger's big mad that something's even more pathetic than his own last name? All right, cool, bet. How many investigations into January 6th and the overturning of the election have there been that have turned back absolutely fucking nothing? Mar-a-Lago's still out there, but now there's a new guy on the case, so now they'll come to some conclusions. I thought they had 50 some odd boxes of documents and they could clearly link Trump between the two. The walls are closing in. The roof is caving any day now. The orange man's going to be in an orange jumpsuit. Just fucking stop at this point in time. It's all so fucking tiring. Christ almighty. I'd like to criticize Hollywood for running back the same fucking plot lines and rehashing, rehabbing, and remaking all of their old fucking stories, but this one just continues to go on over and over again. And boy, thanks to Trump making the announcement earlier this fucking week, which is kind of fun timing that Merrick Garland says, oh, we're going to start investigating. I'm appointing a special counsel out there. Not but a week. That shit was on fucking Tuesday, guys. How many Trump stories have been out there? Buckle the fuck up. Because Joe's going to need some cover for the time being because, he's going to be in some hot water here, but, he'll have to do a little bit of digging when it comes to those stories as opposed to the Trump stuff because Trump is popular. Biden's popular, but only in like old folks' homes and cemeteries. Trump says he won't partake in DOJ's special counsel probe. Yeah, subpoena me, otherwise go fuck your mother. Former President Donald Trump said that he would not partake in the investigation after the Department of Justice appointed a special counsel to take over the probe related to the presidential records that were held by Trump. I've been going through this for 6 fucking years. 6 goddamn fucking years. For 6 years, I've been going through this, and I'm not going to go through it anymore. Trump told Fox News on Friday, bro, just run the podcast circuit, okay? If you want to get in touch with your actual base that's out there and foment something that has longer lasting reach, Fox News is fucking dying, okay? All of these dinosaur outlets, they are the past, okay? Whatever the fuck this is the future. Maybe not me, okay? Maybe not even this format, fuck it. But I'm going to sound like the oldest young man alive, okay? The internet is the future, kids. Go on Rogan, go on that stupid robot Lex Friedman's show, the Tiny Beanie Man, go on his show, go on Crowder's show, go fucking everywhere. The places that will actually let you speak for more than an 8-minute hit, but whatever, man. We'll see the way that this campaign's going to go, okay? And a lot of indications if it's going to be a good campaign is if he starts to go a little bit outside the mainstream, because that's what he was doing quite a bit in 2020. Still wasn't making any of those stops that were out there, but in the interim, he was making a couple of podcast stops, okay? So if that's any indication, we'll see. Okay, but anyways, yeah, he was talking about that, and I hope Republicans have the courage to fight this. Yeah, that'd be nice, impeach Merrick Garland. Yeah, I'm totally behind that, because apparently there's some other scuttlebutt that's out there. I'll just give you the quick and dirty on that. The establishment hack GOP rhinos don't want to impeach Biden because I guess maybe it'd be a bad look. I don't want to set that precedent, but legitimately the next time a Republican gets into office, they'll just smear him, paint him with the same brush they did Trump and Bush and Reagan and Ford and Nick. Did I make my point? Okay. And then they'll just weaponize it again because it was effective apparently the first time around. Expect more 1- and 2-time impeached presidents into the future because the Democrats, for all their faults, they at least know how to push the envelope. Republicans, on the other hand, well, they just know how to grab their ankles while standing up. Trump said previous investigations have turned up nothing and said Garland's announcement is politicized. The former president announced his candidacy for president on Tuesday night. Yeah. I'm not going to partake in it, Trump told Fox News. I'm not going to partake in this. I have never heard of such a thing. They found nothing. I announce, and then they appoint a special prosecutor. Yeah, funny timing, huh? They found nothing, and now they take some guy who hates Trump. He said, apparently referring to Smith, this is a disgrace and only happens because I am leading in every poll in both parties. Yeah, he's crushing cans that are out there right now. We'll just have to wait because, oh boy, like I said, and like many other people have been saying before, it's going to be a wild-ass 2 years. So now you just add this on top of it. Well, hopefully you enjoy the holiday season because, once January, when does the new Congress get sworn in? The 3rd of January, I do believe. It's going to be the wildest 2 years you have ever fucking seen. So, yeah, going forward, over the weekend, I got a bunch of pre-taped stuff. Not entirely sure if I'm going to be recording anything, you know, brand new tomorrow, but next time you're seeing me, oh, there's going to be lights and stickers and Christmas shit in the back. Oh, it's going to be so gorgeous. I know it's not Thanksgiving until next week for you folks down in the United States, but oh, our Thanksgiving was like a month and a half ago. Yeah, it was one of the first or second week of October. Okay, that shit is long in the fucking past. So I'm decorating my fucking place tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to be taking a break. Maybe, I don't know, I'll probably still have the itch to do something. But the next time you see me, it's going to be Christmas, and I'm happy about that. So you guys enjoy your weekend. Hopefully this catches you up to date. And with all of that said, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.